good morning, and good afternoon, or whatever time it happens to be for you right now. This is video log 14 of 1000. Um, so just a few days ago, I started listening to my morning guided meditations again. I kind of went back and forth on them, on whether or not they actually did anything, because I don't visualize things the same way that everybody else does. Like, when I close my eyes and I try to imagine something, it doesn't work the same way. Like, most people, when they close their eyes and they want to see, like, a red apple, they can picture it in their heads. But I don't picture it in my head. Instead, I get the feeling or the essence of the apple being there. And so that made it kind of weird when it came to doing these guided meditations, because they ask you to visualize things. And before, like when I was younger, I could understand that that was kind of my way of doing it. But after I got exposed to so many people who did visualize, like in the way that most people think, I started to have my doubts on whether or not I was doing it right. And so when I would get into these guided meditations, I would just self doubt and self doubt and self doubt. I would doubt myself and I would doubt myself. But I have started to re-accept the idea that I don't visualize the same way everybody else does. And so now when I'm getting into these guided meditations, I don't have that blocker quite there as much. And so like I'm hoping that because of that, I'm able to connect with it better and connect with the intent behind the meditation. And the meditation that I listened to this morning was a guided meditation, something to do with abundance. I'll post a link in the video below. And when I did it this morning, like I was really able to connect with it. And it wasn't something that I could see, of course, not in the way that you might be thinking, but it was still powerful nonetheless. And I wanted to talk about it this morning because what I was attempting to manifest was something that's beautiful, and it wasn't just for me. It's like if I could get it to work the way that sorry, if I can really manifest all the things that I was attempting to, and I know that it's possible because like really so many things are possible, but it wouldn't just be manifesting abundance for me, it'd be manifesting abundance for me and anybody that I connected to. And I'm like, I got this YouTube channel, so like the more I step into that reality, the more abundance that I bring in, and the more abundance anyone that's connected to me will bring in. Of course, I still need to think about all of this a little bit more, because like it's not just like you can't just ask for something and then just have it show up. Like that's not how manifesting works. Sometimes there is a certain amount of work that I will need to do to make that a reality. And I still don't know what that work is, but I know that as I connect closer and closer to that reality where that's what I'm doing, that's where I am, like the highest good that I can be in, that will become more clear to me as I continue on with it. And it's a little bit esoteric, I think, but I draw a lot of energy talking about that kind of stuff. And the other thing is the meditation kind of sets my framework. It gives me a goalpost, something that I know is possible and that I can move towards. Because part of it is like I want to be in my own house. It's like something I've been trying to manifest for over a year now. I live in an apartment, and for a long time I didn't like, I was just so resistant to being here, but I've been like doing that inner work, and so now I'm not as quite as resistant to being here, and I'm working on myself, and I'm like letting go of what doesn't serve me, but I'm figuring out what it actually means to let go of what doesn't serve me. And because of that, I've been reconnecting with people again. Like, my relationship with my mom has gotten a lot better. My relationship with my husband is improving. My relationship with my son is getting better. My long lost, well, she's not lost, but my old friend from childhood, I've been reconnecting with, and I plan to visit her one day. And so I know I'm moving in a good direction because of these things happening. And I know that, I know that it's all possible. Part of the thing that the meditation I went over this morning was to go over, why you might feel like you don't deserve it. And in the past, there'd be so many more different reasons why I didn't feel like I deserved it. Like, the perfect life for me, essentially, for lack of better words. And now at this point, I just need to do the work to get there. But I know I can do it, and I know I'm going to figure out what that even means, because I've been able to figure out some of these other things. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that here. I think I'm doing good. I think I'm gonna continue to do good, and I hope that you can do good too. Anyways, bye.